I'm thinking about today what it is like to live life to win rather than not to lose. If you look at the world of athletics, the greatest athletes, the Michael Jordans, Tiger Woods, Kobe Bryants, they were people not afraid to mess up in order to go for doing something great. But the Christianity that I've been taught all my life is the ultimate live not to lose strategy, despite the fact that Jesus said his purpose was to bring life abundant, life to the full, life to the max. But if you're told you can do nothing good except for Christ, and if you do something bad, Christ has no responsibility to that. How do you play life to win and not play not to lose? If you're successful in life, it's like, oh, don't get too proud now. God will be upset about that. And if you fail, it's like, well, maybe you don't have the favor of God on your life. If you have sex and enjoy it, well, that's sinful. But if you live celibate and your human body naturally wants to have sex, well, that's shameful. And just saying the magic prayer so you have a get out of hell free card is the ultimate. Just hang on. One day Jesus is going to come back and get rid of all of those people, and then it'll be worth it. In the book of Matthew, Jesus said a whole bunch of these, you've heard it said, but I say. And what he was saying is, let's get out of the religious idea and look at what relationship looks like toward living a full life. When he said, you've heard it said, don't commit adultery, but I say, don't even look upon a woman lustfully. He wasn't saying, don't masturbate. What he was saying is, just not committing adultery doesn't make your heart pure. But every relationship, when you look at a woman, you're considering her humanity and not trying to use even her appearance for your own purpose without considering relationship as a factor in what you're doing. The book of Romans said the law isn't the solution to sin. The law creates attention and more opportunity for sin. So a list of rules doesn't make you good because, well, I skated past that one. What makes us good to one another is saying, wow, you matter and I matter. I love you as I love myself, just as commanded by Jesus. And there's nothing I read in the Gospels that said Jesus wanted to get rid of an old set of rules and put in a whole new set. Shame is the killer of goodness and good interaction in relationship. Brene Brown once said, guilt says I did something bad. Shame says I am bad. If we live in shame, and nobody gives shame like Christianity, then we will always respond to people out of a defensive posture that says, I can't be bad, so I've got to defend myself, rather than just be willing to clean up the mess between me and another person. An abundant life says, I love myself, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to keep people happy around me. Because Michael Jordan didn't say, well, guys, I can't score tonight because I want to make sure you're included. But he would say, once I have people around me who know their role and are doing it with excellence, I can easily share the ball around so we all can win together. If you know your identity and you're around a bunch of people who don't know theirs, you're going to have a hard time living strongly into your identity. So you have to be willing sometimes to say, sorry, I can't help you right now. That's a you issue, and I got to move forward as me. And that's living life to the full. That's living life to win and not just not to lose.